What is the real reason? What is it that you need? Figure out what is happening. What steps could you take today to put in place for the future so you will feel more connected to other people? Loneliness, it's not an easy subject to talk about, and it's something that affects every one of us at some point. And it can be painful. It can be something that will really put you down and make you feel like you just don't belong. Like, what is the meaning of life if you feel lonely? So, this is the subject I will talk about today. Before we'll jump right in, welcome to Confidently Balanced. I hope that you will enjoy the video. And if you do, then please click like and subscribe. I would really much appreciate it. And anyway, let's go to the subject then. So loneliness, it can be such an excruciating pain when you feel lonely. And there might be so many reasons for you to feel lonely, and it's okay that you feel this way, but it's not okay if it's really affecting your life, if this is something that you experience on a daily basis, then that is a sign that there is something that you should do. But before we'll go into the action that you could take to feel less lonely, let's figure out where loneliness is coming from. Loneliness can be coming from when you're feeling not understood, when you're feeling that no one understands you, when you feel like there's no one that could support you, when you don't have the person next to you. But it could be the outcome of the changes that you experience in your life. And that could be losing someone, either because someone died, which I'm really sorry about, but it could be as well because somebody decided to break up the relationship. You know, loneliness is loneliness, and doesn't matter what happened, you know, it can really affect you. So the other things that could happen is like you're just changing jobs and you feel lonely and in a new career at the new position. You just moved and you left your friends behind. Like you are going through mental health struggles and you feel lonely and you're working on it, but for some reason it's not really helping. So what can we do to feel better? Well, first of all, and probably the most important thing, is to figure out why do we actually feel lonely? What is it within us that make us feel like we don't belong? Like people don't understand us, like there is no one there for us. What is the real reason? What is it that you need? Because you can be lonely because, for example, you're not in a relationship, you're living by yourself, you don't have that many friends, or your friends are currently busy, and you're longing for another person. But then you need to figure out what is it exactly that you need. Like, you want another person, but for what? So journal on it, figure it out before you will take any other actions. Slow down, because again, another thing that can make you feel lonely is when you're not achieving your goals, when you're being anxious about reaching to a certain point in your life, but you just feel like you can't get there. And that might make you feel anxious, and it might make you feel like you have to make some kind of changes right now. You have to make some sort of decisions, and you start feeling lonely in this world. Like you might be feeling like no one else is going through those struggles, and it might be a lonely place to be. So again, you need to slow down and figure out what's happening. And even when you are in a relationship, and overall it's a happy relationship, you might have a worse week because maybe there was no intimacy created between you and your partner. Maybe you feel like your partner don't understand you, or maybe he or she is closing off. It doesn't matter what it is. You need to figure out what is happening inside you and what actions you could take to make things better, to feel more connected to other people. So one of the things that are super important is to speak up, be vulnerable, open up to your partner, to your friends, express how you feel without blaming someone else for the way you feel. And that's really crucial. So be vulnerable. Just say, I am feeling lonely. I feel shit today and I don't know what to do with myself. And I feel like it's not gonna get better. This is how I feel today. And sometimes having this open conversation, just someone listening to you, might be something that will break the ice and help you slowly look into the direction of gratitude. But as well, if you don't have that person to talk to, then go out, join different groups, meet new people, create connections, and make new friends. And it doesn't matter how old you are, there are so many groups available to join right now that you can just show up, go for a walk with a group of people, start a conversation, and from there you might actually meet some new friends that will make you feel less lonely, that will make you feel like, yeah, life is good. I have someone to support me. I have someone to listen to me. There are so many things to do. But on the other hand, if you feel lonely, and it doesn't happen that often, but you have a worse day, it's fine. Accept it. You won't be feeling joyous and excited every single day of your life, and it's fine. So if you are at home and you're feeling lonely, but you kind of had a busy week, maybe this is something for you to basically, this is something to tell you that it's a sign to slow down. It's a sign that maybe you lost track of your thoughts. Maybe you didn't really focus on your needs. And that's why when it comes to, let's say, the end of the week, you just feel lonely. You feel depleted, you feel empty, and that could be because you didn't follow on your needs. But then on the other side, I want to say something that is as well really important when it comes to your mood. If you're eating a lot of sugar, if you drink alcohol, if you don't exercise, that will affect your mood as well. And that can be the cause of you feeling lonely because maybe last week you didn't really take care of yourself. Maybe you ate a lot of chocolate, and now this really affects your brain because sugar is the killer when it comes to your emotions. It just can really dysregulate how you feel, and you can lose self-control. So you really need to look into different areas of life and figure out what went wrong, what do you need, and what would you like to achieve, and the actions to take to get there. You can't just stay and feel lonely for days on end and expect that something will change. If you're at this point, then you really need to reach out to someone for that will support you, someone that will guide you, and someone that will make you feel better. Okay? If you only have one day when you feel lonely, that's fine. You can accept it, you can slow down, you can figure out your needs. If you feel like the next day you wake up and you feel lonely again, then maybe it's time to take action. So again, figure out what is happening. What steps could you take today to put in place for the future so you will feel more connected to other people? So you will feel like there is something to look forward to. So you can feel like you can make changes and you are in control. This is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and again, reach out. If you feel lonely and you can't get out of this feeling, reach out to someone who might help you, because you're not alone. It happens to everyone, and it's just a feeling that will show up from time to time. But there are other people who are going through it, so remember that. And I hope that you can take some things out of this video and you can explore how you feel and what you need to feel more connected to other people, to feel like there is something bigger in this life, and that it's worth living, and that it's worth to enjoy what you have and be grateful for everything that you experience every day. Take care.